Dear students, today we will study Angiosperm taxonomy introduction. आज हम सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन जो है एंजियोस्पर्म टैक्सोनॉमी की उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे, जानेंगे टैक्सोनॉमी क्या होती है और क्या क्या इसकी छोटी छोटी बातें हैं। और मैं हूं आपका राजकुमार सर। टैक्सोनॉमी देखें तो टैक्सोनॉमी क्या होती है, उसकी डेफिनेशन क्या है। टैक्सोनॉमी जो APD कंडोले ने सबसे पहले ये टर्म दिया था और इस ग्रीक वर्ड से ओरिजिनेट करता है। इसका मतलब टैक्सेस और नोमोस दो वर्ड से बना है। टैक्सेस का मतलब अरेंजमेंट है, नोमोस का मतलब रूल्स और लॉस। इसका अर्थात इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि टैक्स जो प्लांट्स की अरेंजमेंट रूल्स और लॉज के अकॉर्डिंग करें तो वो टैक्सोनॉमी है। दैट इज इट इज़ द ब्रांच ऑफ साइंस which is concerned with the identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. Taxonomy of plants is generally called as systematic botany, यानी कि इसका दूसरा नाम जो है सिस्टमैटिक बॉटनी भी कहते हैं या प्लांट सिस्टमैटिक्स भी इसको कहा जाता है। Turrell in 1938, by taking into account various taxonomical studies, recognized three phases of taxonomy. One was alpha taxonomy, second is beta taxonomy, third one is omega taxonomy. अल्फ़ा टेक्सोनॉमी वो ब्रांच है टेक्सोनॉमी की जिसमें हम कलेक्शन एंड आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स करते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ क्रॉस मॉर्फोलॉजिकल फीचर्स दैट लीड्स टू द कंपाइलेशन ऑफ मॉर्फोलॉजिकल फीचर्स लीड्स टू द कंपाइलेशन ऑफ मोनोग्राफ्स एंड फ्लोरास। यानी कि शुरुआत की टेक्सोनॉमी ब्रांच है और आज भी उतनी ही वैलिड है। और इसमें जो है हम ग्रॉस मॉर्फोलॉजी देख कर कंपाइल करते हैं उनके मॉर्फोलॉजिकल फीचर्स को और उसी के बेस के ऊपर मोनोग्राफ्स और फ्लोरास बनाते हैं। दूसरी बीटा टेक्सोनॉमी, दिस ब्रांच इंक्लूड्स कलेक्शन identification of organisms on the basis of cross morphology in addition to evidences from genetics, cytology, anatomy, palynology, embryology, physiology, biochemistry and other related branches. पहले में हमने मॉर्फोलॉजिकल डिटेल्स देखे थे। इसके अंदर जो है मॉर्फोलॉजी के अलावा और भी एविडेंसेस जो जेनेटिक्स से आए हुए हैं, साइटोलॉजी से आए हैं, एनाटॉमी से आए हैं, पेलिनोलॉजी और दूसरी ब्रांचेस से जो आई हैं उनको भी इंक्लूड कर लेते हैं। तब हम ये टेक्सोनॉमी की जो ब्रांच है उसको हम बीटा टेक्सोनॉमी कहते हैं। थर्ड वन इज ओमेगा टेक्सोनॉमी। दिस ब्रांच इज रिगार्डेड एज द अल्टीमेट गोल ऑफ टेक्सोनॉमी विच कंसिडर्स ऑल ऑकुलर that is visual यानी कि morphological, microscopic, ultra microscopic observations and biochemical evidences in a perfect grouping of the organisms. This term was used by Turrell in 1938 for the present day biosystematics or neosystematics. टैक्सोनॉमी और सिस्टमैटिक्स दोनों ही मतलब सिनोनिमस से वर्ड्स हैं। जो मैक्सिमम जो बॉटनिस्ट हैं वो इनको सिनोनिमस ही मानते हैं, बट सम कंसिडर देम एज सेपरेट ब्रांचेस। सिस्टमैटिक्स ब्रॉडली डिफाइंड एज द स्टडी ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स एंड देयर आइडेंटिफिकेशन, नेमिंग, क्लासिफिकेशन एंड एवोल्यूशन. Taxonomy is restricted to the study of classification based on principles and rules. In general, the systematics involves taxonomy and phylogeny. Now, the explanation of some related terms. One was neosystematics or biosystematics. In this, we include all the characters of organisms gathered through different fields of science, including processes by which they have evolved and maintained. It also includes the sub-disciplines of nomenclature and taxonomy. This was given by Julian Huxley in 1940. Second is morphotaxonomy. This taxonomy is based on the morphological characters of the organism, and this is called as morphotaxonomy. Third one is chemotaxonomy, that is based on the chemical constituents of the plants, in which specific chemicals, like micro and macromolecules of plants, they are used in classification or used as evidences in solving the taxonomic problems. This branch is called as chemotaxonomy. Next is karyotaxonomy. This karyotaxonomy is the branch of taxonomy which is concerned with, or the taxonomy which is based on number, structure, behavior of chromosomes. This is karyotaxonomy. क्रोमोसोम से कंसर्न जो है Next is serotaxonomy. Serotaxonomy is the branch, is the study of antigen antibody reactions and interactions in solving taxonomic problems. Mind you, this is solving, SOLVING. Next is holotaxonomy. Holotaxonomy is when all the various aspects of taxonomy, such as collection, preparation of herbaria, identification, nomenclature, classification, etc., are completed, assembled and analyzed for proper understanding the phylogeny of the particular organism. यानी कि वो ब्रांच जो है टेक्सोनॉमी की, वो आस्पेक्ट टेक्सोनॉमी का जिसमें हम फाइलोजेनी को समझने के लिए सारी चीज़ों को इंक्लूड कर लेते हैं. Experimental taxonomy is based on experimental determination of genetic interrelationships. Next is numerical taxonomy or taximetrics. Numerical taxonomy or taximetrics. This was Haywood in 1967 defined numerical taxonomy as the numerical evaluation of similarities between groups of organisms and ordering of these groups into higher ranking taxa on the basis of these similarities. It employs collection of data, analysis and meaningful synthesis. Next branch is called as Adamsonian taxonomy, which is also called as phonetics. It is the branch of numerical taxonomy in which organisms are grouped into taxa on the basis of estimates of overall similarities. Next is cladistics. Cladistics means the method of classification of organisms employing genealogies alone in inferring their phylogenetic relationships, phylosystematics or phylogenetics. This is the biological classification concerned with the reconstruction of evolutionary history and the history of speciation. Next, the fundamental components of taxonomy. 5 basic components of taxonomy are involved. One is classification, second is identification, third is description, nomenclature, phylogeny. First, classification. Classification is the arrangement of plants in series of groups or subgroups according to particular system of classification, that is artificial, natural or phylogenetic system of classification, and in accordance with the rules of nomenclature. The basic unit of classification is species. Species having similar characters, they are placed in genus. Similar genera, they are grouped in families, and similar families, they are placed in orders, and similar orders in a class, and the classes show closeness are they are placed in a division. Classification also includes assignment of position and rank to a new taxon. Next is identification. Identification is the determination or recognition of an unknown specimen or plant by comparing it with its characters with already identified plants given in the keys for identification. The specimen may or may not be identified by the aid of current literature or by its comparison with the already identified plants. Next is the description. Description means the orderly recording or listing of maximum possible characteristic features of a taxon, individual plants or plant parts in a semi technical language. मतलब ये है कि प्लांट्स को या टेक्सा को किसी को भी जो हैं हम एक स्पेसिफिक सेट बॉटनिकल लैंग्वेज के अंदर, टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज के अंदर डिस्क्राइब कर रहे हैं तो वो डिस्क्रिप्शन कहलाता है. Characters on the basis of which a taxon is identified are called as diagnostic characters. और ये diagnostic characters जो होते हैं they are used for the diagnosis of a taxon. The recording of description is done in a set pattern. जो हम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक रिकॉर्ड करते हैं एक पर्टिकुलर पैटर्न में या पर्टिकुलर सीक्वेंस में ही रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. वी रिकॉर्ड दीज कैरेक्टर्स इन अ पर्टिकुलर सीक्वेंस. सीक्वेंस इज लाइक हैबिट, स्टेम, लीव्स, इनफ्लोरेसेंस, देन फ्लावर्स, डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ फ्लावर्स, sepals, petals, stamens, carpels, fruits. These all are done in a very specific manner in a particular language only, with particular nomenclature words only. Next is nomenclature. This deals with the determination of a scientific name for a taxon based on rules and regulations of ICBN. Now it is called as ICN. Phylogeny. It is the evolutionary and genealogical history of groups of organisms usually represented by its hypothesized ancestor-descendant relationships. This relationship is depicted by a phylogram. Now the aims and objectives of taxonomy. First aim and objective is to prepare a scheme of five classification of plants that provide phenetic, natural, or phylogenetic relationship among them. Second aim is to establish a proper method of identification, nomenclature, and description of plant taxa. Third aim is to reconstruct the evolutionary history of the plant kingdom. In phylogenetic classification, the plants are arranged in an order that gives importance about their genealogies. Fourth is to provide a valuable scientific information regarding distribution, habitat, economic value, and distinct characteristic features of plants and plant groups. Next important aim or objective is the training regarding the to impart training regarding the collection and preservation of specimens, use of identification keys, use of manuals and monographs, and to understand the diversity of organisms and the relationships with other branches of biology. Next is to provide information concerning endangered species, genetic variations, and ecological diversity. And thank you, dear students, and subscribe the channel, and so that I can and if you have any comments, then write comments which I will try to respond and will improve the lecture